Now it's time to dye the hair, the god of war. It's part of the preparation for the war. How you feel, champion? Feel good? Speak, man. Speak English, my brother. No, I'm sleeping. You want a coffee? Thank you for this great work. Agora o cabeleireiro entrou em ação. Aí, ó. Agora incorporou novamente. Hairdresser, the only hairdresser world champion. Look, I like, I like. You like? How you feel? How you feel, champion? Feel good? Feel good? I'm beautiful.
It's good, man. Like even the bruises are good. Like I mean, I enjoyed them in a sense, you know. So now it feels good, man. I know I made history tonight, and you know, it's a big step towards where I want to be. So it's big. I feel good, man.
You dreamed of this moment, called for this moment for a long time. You know, a ranked guy, main event, that sort of thing. How did it hold up versus your expectations? You know, the nerves, maybe added pressure, added responsibility. How did that all feel tonight versus the way you thought it would?
Well, for sure, I didn't expect him to have a knife in his gloves because I'm all cut up and I don't know how. His nails are not even long. I don't know how it happened, but no, man, it was game. He came game. Like I dropped him, and I saw fights before when he got dropped and he never really came back. And I dropped him and he came back and he was really active from the guard. He was trying things and I shut them off. I saw him coming, but he was active. I was actually super surprised of his cardio. I'm like, what the this guy doesn't slow down.
Yeah, how tough was that first round? I mean, when you cracked him in the first round, it looked like the fight might be over, and then you've got to make an adjustment, right? Because you don't want to burn out. You've got to save some energy. So how difficult is that moment to kind of make the adjustment on the fly?
There were, I think there's been a few momentum in the fights that were like key to this, because I think I dropped him, and then for a moment he's like, okay, like, you know, like almost like he broke his nerves. Like he's like, okay, yeah, he dropped me. That's what he got. Okay, now it's my turn in a sense. And I felt like I got greedy a little bit. Like I want to finish him, and I wanted to finish him. In fact, I remember the whole second round. I'm like, I'm gonna crack him again and put him to sleep. But he was active, and he came game, and I actually, you know, I have a lot of respect. Like, and then the third, I had a little bit of I was also trying to put him out for good, and I kept going back to I went back to the corner, and I said, I'll be back, because I know it was a little bit of a slow round. And then the fourth and the fifth, I just went out, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna put my feet in the middle of the cage, and there's no way he's gonna push me back. And I did, and I took both rounds. I feel like I landed the most shots, and he couldn't do much, and that's what got me the fight.
Any name on the tip of your tongue as to who you'd like to share that off?
Let's go, Borrachinha. We're gonna make a hell of a fight. Let's go, baby.
Works for me. Paulo Costa is the call-out. Marvin Vettori, great job tonight.
I know you don't like to make fights on Fight Night and stuff, but in his post-fight interview, Vettori said he wanted to fight Paulo Costa next. I wonder what you think of that fight.
I love that fight.
Can we see it?
Love it. I don't know. You know, like I said, we'll see. But yeah, I love that fight too.
Well, listen, obviously the main event was the fight of the night, clearly. I mean, just give us your instant reaction to that one. I mean, I think a lot of people weren't sure what to expect, short notice and all the changes, and those guys went out there and just slugged it out.
Yeah, no, I love this fight. I love this fight coming in. If you look at, obviously, Hermansson, the number 4 ranked guy in the world, tough, well-rounded, and was ready for this fight. And then Vettori has fought Israel Adesanya, probably the best out of everybody. And I expected this to be a good fight, and it lived up to exactly what I expected.
As you move forward with Vettori, he was kind of low down the rankings, right? He had been waiting for a big moment like this. I don't know how far he'll jump up, but do you now see him as a guy that's like big fight next?
I think he breaks into the top 5 with this one, yeah. I think he breaks into the top 5. First Italian to ever do it. You know, it's a big deal. So yeah, it was an important fight in that division, and I'm excited for him. I think that kid's ready for anything.